Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders saying, "What's current?" Sexyy Red. Is she that hot bitch? Is she that one woman in hip hop that is going to take over the game from the likes of the City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj, amongst a whole host of others? Because hip hop is really very female centric right now, very geared towards the female voice. And Sexyy Red has a great, not just her rap voice, but her actual voice. She has a great speaking voice, and she carries herself very well in interviews. I just got done watching a full video interview with Funny Marco on Other Thoughts, and she was funny. She was engaging. She was reserved at the same time. She was answering the phone. Allegedly, calls from her baby daddies or somebody that she knew that were in the penitentiary, and she just answered them with aplomb, with coolness, just complete regular functioning, like it was like she wasn't actually taking a call from somebody that was in the state pen or a government or federal prison. Now, El Boogie, what up? You sent money. You didn't send that much money, but today is a new day. You can have the chance to send $10 or $20. I'm asking for $10 or $20 today. $0 raised of $80 to go. Rick James is stepping in. Well, if you're coming on my channel, you got to start sending money to me, my friend. I haven't yet looked at your platform. Give me your platform information. This is how you can contact me, and we can settle out on wow, Rick James, your spelling is crazy, but we can settle on some agreement for advertising and sponsoring. But hit me up on my email address, scholarsaunders@gmail.com, and we can get this popping. We can have your show popping on my show. I have 299 subscribers. I'm about to get to 300. Have that push over, but yeah, I can do that. I'm not gonna just give money to you just because to give you money. We can do business together. You give me a nice donation. I put your business out there, and we can make money together. We can get this bag. So that's how that works. But I salute you, El Boogie. Thank you for coming in the room, and thank you, Rick James, for coming in the room. Even though you spell Suzanne Summers' name all kinds of incorrect, all kinds of wrong. It's SUZANNE space SOMERS. Yes, I know. I did a whole show yesterday. I had a whole show about her yesterday, Rick James. Look into my my library. Look into my list of live shows, and you'll find it there. All right. I'm talking about Sexyy Red right now, though. Sexyy Red is that new hot bitch. I mean, I'm asking the question, but she is really on another level. Greg asked, "Don't talk about Rick James because you're both allegedly broke bum niggas. So don't if you're going to scrabble in the alleyway like two broke homeless people over a bottle of beer and a pig foot, then that's your business. But just let it be known that it's you're both in the same camp. All right, Sexyy Red, is she really that hot bitch? Does she have the chops? Does she have the longevity? Does she have the staying power of somebody like a Nicki Minaj, who has been in the game for over a decade and can still put out hits and create a buzz over a song? Does she have that? I know she's collaborated with Nicki Minaj. She's collaborated with Sukihana. She's collaborated with multiple people. The baby, I think she had. But the story attached to this video is she's got a baby on the way. Apparently, she's got another child on the way. It looks like she has a baby bump, It looks like she has, a little bit of, a growth in her belly. So, she's out here touring. She's doing shows. She's getting the bag. She's doing videos. She's recording in the studio. She's got another baby on the way. I think she has another child. Let me make 100% sure. I read the story, and I also saw her interview on Angela Yee's lip service. So I'm telling you, she does interviews very well. She's not like off standish and you know and grunting and sucking her teeth, kissing her teeth, and saying, "Oh, I don't want to answer that." And she's very congenial. She's very, what people would call down to earth. I don't really like that term, but she's very respectful to the host, and she doesn't seem like she has a nasty attitude. She seems very genuine. Okay, El Boogie, you saying, look, you got respect. I don't give no money, no platform, all due respect. But okay, so you don't have to give money to my platform. You're here for free. There's Greg asked Rick James. They never dropped 1 cent on this platform. You don't have to do that either. But my point is, we can get money together. If you give money to me for advertising and sponsorship, I will make sure your brand is known. I have the 50 Club. I have number one, Spirit Smooth Tunes. I'm gonna do a short ad for him. Go to Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. Listen to the different songs from Daz and Earth, Wind and Fire and Teddy Pendergrass and Luther Vandross and um Sade and Anita Baker, all of that, and smooth jazz as well. I'm not sure. Najee, I think is one of the smooth jazz instrumentalists, but or Najee, I think that's his probably how you pronounce his name, Najee. But check him out. Let him know you were sitting there by me, and we can definitely work together. But number two, Jay Tone. I don't even think he has an online business that I know of. He didn't, fill me in on that, but he's definitely been a contributor and a supporter because I'm just an up and comer who has his business together, he has his ideas together, and I have all my facts right. If I don't have my facts right, I will correct myself and get it right. In the next broadcast, I will salute anybody that I didn't salute. And of course, number three, Chelsea with the glasses on. She has contributed over $50 a month. She is a great, she's a great source of a joy in my life because she's one of the funniest people on here and one of the smartest people on here. So I appreciate her. But so that's what you got to do, L Boogie. That's what you got to do. Um, just let me know about the advertising and sponsorship, and we can get that popping. We can get this money together. But I don't. It's all money in for me. I'm not giving out money. The only people I give out money for is people that are sponsoring me. That's Mr. Choice Star Terrain. That's Dr. Euron Brook. I'm responding to their grind. Uh, Mr. Choice Star Terrain has supported my vision for the past few years and I've been giving him money for that because of that fact. I've been giving money to Dr. Euron Brook for that reason as well. He has supported my stories in the past, so I respect him for that. All right. El Boogie and Greg S are going at it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm talking about Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red is a hot bitch, but is she that hot bitch? Is she that hot bitch? Not just to me or a few select individuals, but for the game, for longevity. Can she last the test of time? She's got hot singles, Pound Town, SkeeYee, and a host of others, but is she gonna last? Nicki Minaj lasted. Lil Kim, for the most part, she lasted. She had a good run. She started in the mid-90s, and and then kind of petered out in 2000s a little bit. She went to the jail. She didn't tell anybody. She wasn't gonna snitch. She had perjury charges against her. So Lil Kim is definitely one of my top five. She's I think she's probably number four. Number five would be MC Light. Number four, Lil Kim. Number three, Nicki Minaj. Number two, Eve. Number one, Queen Latifah. And Sexyy Red might be number six. But I don't think so. I think Cardi B is probably number six and Sexyy Red is number seven. Because Cardi B has definitely, despite some people would say, like the artist formerly known as Kanye West, no, Missy Elliott, no Missy Elliott whatsoever. She had excellent videos. Those are commercials, though. They're not art. They're commercials for the song, to promote the song. They had great visuals. She has excellent visuals. She has no bars whatsoever. Wank, don't wank, 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 wank. That's not a rap. That's not rapping. Not digga like duh. Nah, that's not rapping. That's some other just mishmash. Is it worth it? Can you work it? Put my thing down, twist it and reverse it. Like I don't. And you're from the beginning yet. Like if I say any more, I get a copyright strike. But those aren't bars. Those are not bars. Eve has bars. Eve has Love Is Blind. She has Who's That Girl. She has, she was even on a Missy song. She had one of the best verses with Nas and who else was on that song? It was Missy Elliott, Nas, Eve, and I can't remember exactly who else, but Hot Boys. But Missy definitely deserves not to be on there. Okay, El Boogie, you must be on the wet. You must be dipping your cigarettes in embalming fluid right now. You have to be dipping your cigarettes in embalming fluid or your loud packs. She could be more successful. I'm saying who has bars, who's in my top five. She might be in your top five, but to me, in my mind, she's not even in the top 50. She's not even in the top 100, I don't think. I mean, if there were 50 female MCs, she can be more successful financially. That's fine. She's probably a great songwriter for other people. Money talks, sure, but that doesn't mean you're better. There are people with multi-million-dollar deals today that have like hundreds of millions of dollars and just on their contract with the NBA. And Michael Jordan only made $93 million his whole career. His whole career, he only made $93 million. But there's people now with multi-$100 million deals. And on top of that, with their endorsements. So it's not about just the money. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about skills, bar for bar, pound for pound, the best all around. All right. Okay, we're not gonna get cute, El Boogie. Don't get cute. Don't say, watch your mouth how you talk to me, respect. Don't get cute. We're on the internet. I'm not talking to you stupidly. You don't talk to me stupidly. We talk like we're men, we're grown men here. We're not little boys. Let's not talk stupid. Okay, we're not going to talk all that all that mess about watch your mouth. Let's not get to watch your mouth because that's stupid. The only thing I watch is my numbers go up. That's the only thing I watch. Okay, so let's not get foolish here. This is about business. This is my business. You want to do that on your show? Fine. That's why you have YouTube. You get on your show, you can talk all the mess and get your followers and your subscribers together and your viewers. If they want to talk against you and you want to go at them, that's your business. Let them do that. I didn't say abominant fluid. I said embalming fluid. That's what people dip their cigarettes in. Yeah, really. Look it up. Look up embalming fluid. You dip your cigarettes in it, and you get a different kind of high. But I'm trying to talk about Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red is the truth right now. I don't know if she'll be the truth tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But right now, she is that hot. She is that hot bitch. She is definitely, putting down the work. She's putting in the work. She's telling the truth. I can't I'm trying to like be a lie detector and see if she's she's capping, but everything she says is real. She doesn't say anything that's off color, off base. She keeps it on track. She knows exactly what she's saying, how to carry herself. She should be rewarded and commended for that. Her songs are fire. I like, the obvious choice, Pound Town. Greg S says, rumor is it has a sexy song. Excuse me, Sky Saunders is Sexyy Red's baby daddy. Yeah, man, I wish. Shoot, she could push out a pup for me. We can get a bag together. Sure, yeah, why not? She got like that's what I meant to look up. That's what I was trying to look up. Then I got sidetracked. Hold on. Her second child. This is not her first. This is her second child. They call her raunchy, but who isn't raunchy in the female realm? She's got a rear end poked out. She's bent over and showing all that God's gave her, even though there is no God. I'm just saying that as a metaphor. So this is all on X, and this is what pisses me off too about X. They just have the. I'm not gonna get rid of you, L Boogie. I'm not gonna. You can say all you want. I'm not gonna get rid of you. James the God Brown is in the building, but L Boogie, you can talk all your mess. You can talk all that stuff. You can say everything you want to say. You can continue to hate subjectively, not objectively. There's a big difference. And I'm not gonna block you. I'm not gonna kick you out. You're welcome to stay along for the ride. Salute to James the God Brown. See, you haven't donated anything to this machine, I don't think. But today might be a new day. I'm accepting 20 10s and 20s. I'm accepting 10 to 20 donations. We have so far $0 raised of $8 to go. My Cash App. So salute to you. Do I have Rumble? I do not have Rumble. No, I do not. I do not have Rumble. I do not have Rumble. So let's just keep it objective. Let's keep it rational. Let's keep it thoughtful and have a good interchange of, me running my mouth and you, spending dollars and saying whatever you want to say in the chat. That's how we we'll go forward with this. That goes to everybody. That's everybody. I'm not going to block you. I don't care. I don't think Greg S says I'm all for Sexyy Red success. Just what she didn't make blacks look like buffoons. I don't think she makes blacks look like buffoons. I think the culture is so steeped in buffoonery that it seems like she's even deepening it, but she's not. I don't think. I think she carries herself more like a lady. She carries herself very well, and like in the interview settings, she does very well. She handles herself like a congenial princess, a hood princess. That's what she really shows herself to be. And like I said, her songs may be raunchy, but who isn't raunchy? I mean, it's weird how they make a point of that. There's been dozens of raunchy songs before, way before her, and then there'll be dozens of raunchy songs after her. It's the climate. It's the spirit of the age. They call that the zeitgeist. spirit of the age, zeitgeist. Zeit meaning age, and geist meaning ghost or spirit. That's the zeitgeist. Salute. How did you donate? Okay. Salute to, okay, I'm just going to give you a little bit of name. Let me make sure I have it. Let me make sure I have it. Is your first name Loki? Is that right? Just say yes, no. I'm not going to say the whole name. All right, good to go. So salute to James the God Brown. So y'all can do this. It's possible. James the God Brown has donated. He has donated this much. So we have $10 raised and $70 to go. Let's get it. Let's go. That's why That's why I did the article. That's why I did the interviews. I had people hating on me, and I love the hate. Thank you for the hate. I need more hate. But people were saying like, "Oh, people just read the same article and that's it." No, I don't read just articles. I listen to audio. I watch interviews. I look through their Wikipedia pages. I see that I saw that Sexyy Red came out and said she was raped before. That's not no cap. And he has Rick James does this on purpose. He misspells things on purpose. He's not over medicated or over drugged or anything like that. He just likes to play along with the game, I guess. He knows my name is with his SKYLER, but he puts the A in there anyway. He gives no money, but he let other people know about my story. So I appreciate that fact. I got 4 people allegedly in the viewer spot, but only 1 like. How is that possible? I need to have 17,000 likes. I need to have 80,000 viewers right now. So there's that. Because you guys are just watching. You're not saying, "Oh, this nigga's on his shit," and sharing it and giving it out to other people. Okay, now there. See, now we got 2 likes, but now we got 3 people in the room. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to be sharing this stuff. I have no other team. This is just me. I have nobody behind me. The only team I have is with Troy Star Terrain, and he's not like we have the same team behind each other. He just sponsors me. He puts my advertising at the end of the show. I actually had a viewer tell me, she said, I got to you because of Troy Star Terrain show at the end. He has all the different advertisements. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate every single dollar I get. That's why I appreciate James the God Brown for his efforts and his way of showing respect. I respect the dollar. So he respected my dollar, and I respect his presence. So thank you, James the God Brown. You could one day become part of the Scholars 50 Club if you just didn't do that at least 4 more times this month. All you got to do is do that 4 more times, and you're in the 50 club, that coveted 50 club. I'm trying to figure out a way to have it so you can have the some kind of a piece of video or something to keep. Okay, thank you, James the God Brown. He's from the channel as well. I appreciate that. But so yeah, I want to have restricted videos or something like that. Me reading the Bible or something. me reading scripture or something crazy, and then talking about hate and wars and different political movements. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to get to. I want to get to that point where you feel rewarded for putting in your dollar. I appreciate that dollar, James the God Brown. I appreciate that. Thank you. L Boogie, no, I do not believe in God. Next. Who's next? You want to ask, and I know that's your free space. That's your free space. I'm never going to answer another question from you. And it's not just you, it's anybody else. Greg Ass and Rick James know that if they want to ask a question, they got to put dollars on it. So if you're not going to put dollars on your question, I'm not answering it. That's facts. All right. Sexyy Red. She's popping. She's hot right now. She's hot. Like, I'm looking at other people. I'm looking at my number. My number 6 is probably. What am I talking about? Cardi B. My number 6 is Trina. Trina is my number 6. She's the baddest bitch. Trina is number 6 in my top 10. You know, Cardi B may be like number 11. She might not be in my top 10. Trying to think of all the female rappers and the ones that should achieve it, but Sexyy Red just has a je ne sais quoi, as they say. Something about her that you can't really just name offhand. Yeah, asking money for question. Like, what the? Yeah. You gotta ask. If you want to ask a question, you gotta put up some money, because this is not just a ha ha he he play show. This is business. This is my business. This isn't just for play. This isn't just for me just to get up on here and talk a bunch of shit. Let me say, Sexyy Red. not one of them goofies. I'm goofy, but I'm not a goofy. I'm a goofball, but I'm not a goofy. I'm None of these other corny niggas can do all that, just take questions and not get any money for it. But I'm not the one. But yeah, Sexyy Red definitely has the game on lock right now. She hails from St. Louis. She already has one child. She's been hurt. She's been cheated on. That's what sparked her career. All right, Greg asks, he's not saying a question, so I'll just repeat it. It's funny. Sky Saunders is about a bag, a money bag and meth bag. That was cute. That was funny. So yeah, if you come up with something cute and funny, El Boogie, I might say something. Okay, look, El Boogie says, I'm in bigger platform and get sponsors for free and support my business like Rye. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying you're spelling and are you saying really? I don't know what with Rye means, like dry humor or something like that. That's what Rye means to me. Yeah, you gotta explain yourself a little bit better there, my friend. But yeah, she's doing her damn thing. She's doing the damn thing. She's very calm and collected and reserved, and then she'll get really excited at the same time, and then come back. Like, she just knows how to weave a story. Share a yarn. She can tell about her past. She has how she was on food stamps. She says she has like an ODB moment. She says she would have still been on food pants. Then didn't find out she was a rapper, and then she was like, I wonder how that happened. And she was like, I don't know. So she has a great sense of humor as well. She has a sense, of her own body, her own sexuality. She's claimed that. She doesn't let anybody else speak for her. She speaks for herself very well. I'm giving her praise that's due. I have my retractions from her, of course. I don't like the fact that she, is indiscriminate about the people that she's with. I don't like the fact that she's, with so many what she calls pappies. She wants a pappy and stuff like that. That could be an issue down the line. That could be a lot of problems for her. She may lose custody of her children. That's a serious thing. So I'm not giving her like she's the best. That's why I put in a question mark. Is she that hot bitch? Is she really that one? Is she really that hot bitch? Okay, I'll repeat what El Boogie said. Here's what El Boogie said. What I really mean to say, people support my business on different platform, but you begging for money out here and you call me broke. Like, what the F? I'm not going to say the F word on here. I'm not begging for money, first of all. If I was begging for money, I would have my hat in hand, please, Mister, please give me some money. That's begging. I would literally be saying, you can only be in my life if you have money. Greg S hasn't given me money. Rick James hasn't given me money. A host of other people haven't given me money. But I'm not gonna say people are gonna come on my show, and I'm not gonna say ask, not beg, but request dollar amounts. Like you're on the dollar amount, L Boogie. You haven't sent in a donation. So what I'm allowing you to be on my show. If I was begging, I would say, nope, get him out of here. He's not giving money. Remove him. Put the user in timeout. Hide the user on this channel. I would say report, remove him. That's what I'll be doing. You send $1. You sent $1. I wish I could have sent it back because I'm collecting $10 and $20. I'm serious about my business. I'm requesting $10 and $20. If you do $5, $7, I'll take it too. But definitely, I'll try to find a way to send back a dollar. I'm trying to deal with some serious weight right here. But Height is in the building. Height put in money. Height, salute. The goal is we have $10 raised and $70 to go. Spec goal, sir. And of course, as I always do, because I know he doesn't do Cash App, I make sure I put in my PayPal. Hold on, just one moment. Let me just get it together. I'm just trying to get it together. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get it together. Yeah, I'm answer Height's question. I'm just trying to get to your question, but no, I'm not. Sexyy Red's baby daddy. I don't think I'll ever be anybody's baby daddy. I'm not about that life. Maybe I have a young lady, 29 years old, just like Al Pacino. He's 83. He had a young lady have his baby at 29. That's a G move right there. I don't care what nobody says. That's a G move. He may not even see that child grow up and graduate from high school, but he made sure he put a baby in that belly. So I respect that. I respect that a lot. But I have a new topic. So that's a good transition. That's a good transition. All right, wait a minute. Let me see what Greg says. Greg says, I have a feeling Sky Saunders has a few kids running around in the DR. Greg asks, man, you could have your own platform if you don't already have one. You have some clever little digs. I have to give you credit for that. Those are pretty clever. You don't give me money, but I'm not going to kick you out. I'm not going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to do anything goofy like that. But I definitely respect the fact that you put that much out. I would, if you had a platform, I would probably give you a few dollars because you definitely have some specific ideas to say. All right, so my next order of business is the question: would you ever agree to an extramarital love arrangement? Now, let me explain that. I'll give you a quick example. The great, the excellent, the highest of the high in both literature and philosophy, Ayn Rand had a infamous, and not on her part, she was not at fault, but she had an infamous love affair. Okay, so I look like Bill Cosby with no hair. Thank you for hating on Boogie. Thank you, I appreciate it. But let me get back to this. Ayn Rand, she had a infamous love affair. To not go against her, not to discredit her, but she had an idea where she wanted to have a young man be with her for a sexual relationship as well as a professional relationship. It did not go well. His name was Nathaniel Blumenthal. He changed his name to Nathaniel Brandon after meeting Ayn Rand. She said, to her husband at the time, Frank O'Connor, he's Nathaniel Blumenthal, Nathaniel Brandon said to his wife Barbara Brandon, we want to get together, we want to have an agreement, we want to have an arrangement where we can have sexual relations, and what do you guys think about it? And they're like, all right, sure, whatever. Nothing bad can come of this. And something bad came of it. Nathaniel Brandon cheated on Ayn Rand, and she discovered it through Barbara Brandon, his wife, because Nathaniel Brandon had another woman on the side. He was technically with 3 different women. So it was like a love pentagon, I guess. I don't know how, or like a love hexagon. So there was Ayn Rand, Nathaniel Blumenthal or Brandon, Barbara Brandon, and this young lady. So it was a quadrangle or a square. It was a love square, I guess you can call it. Yeah. So they had. Oh no, it was. So it was 4. It's 5. It was 5, right? Ayn Rand, Frank O'Connor, Nathaniel Brandon, Barbara Brandon, and the girl. Okay, so it's a 5. It was a pentagon. It was a pentagon pentagon of love. It was a love pentagon. So there was this, things got messy. It got really messy really quick. But the main thrust of the whole idea wasn't the sexual relationship. It was the professional relationship, because Nathaniel Brandon was using, irrational thinking in his work. Height is definitely in love with Anna de Armas. She's a very attractive young lady. She's my age too. I think she's tied down to somebody though. I think she has somebody in her romantic life. But yeah, she is very attractive. She's extremely attractive. But Height, remember, hit me up. I know you got the PayPal. I'll give it to you right now. Don't forget. Hey, Boogie, who are you asking? Ask somebody in the chat. Let's ask somebody in the chat, because I'm not going to answer a question based on no dollars. You give me $10, $20, we might be able to speak on it. $15, something like that, we're good. If you gave me $5, I might answer your question. And you already know, since you sent in $5, $1 before on Cash App, so you know that much. But I just want to know, because I've never been in a marital situation. Everybody was married except the young lady that Nathaniel Brandon was cheating with. And I'm just saying, in a relationship, married or not married. You mean on your platform? Again, you got to put some money on it, and I'll answer your question. I'll be happy to answer it. Put $10, $20 on it, something like that. We'll be in business. But like I was saying, okay, exactly. I was gonna get to that. I'll get to that, Height. I'll get to that. No, I did not get your email. When did you send it, Al Boogie? Please tell me. But there was a time I've never cheated. And I don't think I've ever been cheated on. I've never been in a relationship long enough. I've never been in a long-term committed relationship, like months or years. I've been in for a few months, but not years or anything like that. Never been anything super, strong. And we've been together, a female and myself, a young woman, a young lady. Never been that long. So, I think at the point where I would say I would never, I for now, I would never get into an extramarital relationship, just because of different things like that, or have arrangements. They call them entanglements, like Jada Pinkett Smith. She had an entanglement. It's this weird, goofy stuff that goes on. So why would you even court that in your life? Why would you even want that to be? I see you, El Boogie. I will look for it. 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 I'll see about it. Thank you for sending the email. I appreciate that. See? So, I just off top, I mean, everybody talking about, oh, have you ever been cheated on? Yeah, I've been cheated on. Yeah. Have you ever cheated? Yeah, I cheated. It's like, why cheat? I mean, the sad part is, it's like Nathaniel Brandon, it wouldn't have been a problem, sexually. Professionally, he would have been in trouble still. But sexually, if he didn't have that extra girl on the side, it would have been all right because it was everybody's consent. Barbara Brandon consented, Frank O'Connor consented, and the two lovers, Ayn Rand and Nathaniel Brandon, they consented, obviously, because they wanted the relationship. But it spilled out of hand because he was irrational. He didn't think. He just emoted. And he saw something and he grabbed it and he wanted it. And he took it. And when it all came out, when it came into the truth, he was completely excommunicated from her philosophy. And you'll see that in the notes. In all her editions, that with him included, it says, I have no professional, I'm paraphrasing, but I have no professional relationship with Nathaniel Brandon, and he has nothing to do with my philosophy. That's basically what she said. And she says that on every piece that he has contributed, because he's a good contributor. He has really great essays. Before the relationship, exploded, he had some really good ideas, and they still resonate in different works such as The Virtue of Selfishness, Capitalism, The Unknown Ideal. He had very thoughtful ideas, very thoughtful, but he couldn't keep it in his pants. Sadly, he couldn't keep it together. No, Greg. She didn't X him out of her philosophy only because he cheated. He had backwards ideas. He had terrible ideas that she did not go by. She didn't stand by his ideas later on. Yeah. So it wasn't just the sex; it was the ideas, the thoughts that really did him in. That was mainly the thing. It was obviously the sex. I mean, it's very salacious and newsworthy, but it was really his ideas. His ideas had deteriorated. He had lost his way in the philosophical realm. But it just amazes me how people even form the idea of cheating. And what is cheating? Let it be known at the beginning. What if you're on, especially a one-on-one, if you're husband and wife, or your boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend, or girlfriend and girlfriend, or I don't know, trans and whatever you want to be today. Pick whatever you want to be. Make that choice. Say, look, we're going to keep this in right now, and we're not going to go outside of what we are. Just the two. I'm just saying, just two. All right, so it's three. All right, so we're going to introduce somebody into this gang, and we're going to get down like that. Okay, so, or four. You and these two, us two, we're gonna get together, and we're gonna have our own thing, and that's gonna be our way. Have an agreement and be consensual and be honest and be consistent. That's what I'm saying. Just be consistent with what you do. Be consistent in how you put yourself. Live by a code. Live by a code of rationality and honesty and integrity. Live by that. I mean, I'm not a paragon of virtue. I've stolen, I've lied, I cheated, but not in a relationship. I've been cheated in games and stuff like that before. But um, I've shown myself out there, in the world, and I'm not an exactly moralistic guy. I'm not perfect in a moral sense, but you should be. You could be morally perfect. And Keith, enters the forum, and he asks a question, which I'm not going to answer on the live, but salute to him nonetheless. But I might have a condition if you sponsor. Some people might be able to sponsor. Like if Height sends in $10-$20, I might answer some of your questions. If somebody sponsors you, if you say, "Oh, look, I'm sponsoring," and I'm sponsoring L Boogie's question, and it's tied to $15 or $20, hell, I'll answer your question. It just all depends on the money. This is all about the money. It's all about the mother money. Now, who said that? Who said that? I'll give you his initials, TA. It's all about the mother money. It's all about the mother money. Yeah, so I mean, I just think it's despicable. You know, the whole iced tea, that was cute. Deion Sanders. Oh, that's funny. Well, you know what? He might have said that. Yeah, L Boogie's got it. L Boogie's he won the day. He won that. I'll give that salute to you. Salute L Boogie. It's Troy Ave. I think he has Rick Ross on the song too. But yeah, Troy Ave's the truth. Troy has he's got bars. He's definitely got bars. And I think Drake took his flow when he's like Steph Curry with the pop, with the pop, like that. I think either Troy Ave took Drake's flow or Drake took Troy Ave. So I got to look that up. Keith, you keep asking these questions, but you're not giving money. What is it like? Hold on. Let me see what. It's 5:46 in the morning, my friend. Thank you for getting up, but seriously, you're not really, showing support that you should be. So, no, he lives in Japan, Greg S. Keith lives in Japan. Salute to that, L Boogie. Salute. But I never understood the idea of cheating. It doesn't make any sense. It's like you're just going off of feelings. You're not going off of thought. You're saying, "Oh, it looks good. That looks good." I'll be hurting this person if they ever found out, and they probably will find out, but because this is a totally different age. This is an age of cameras and phones and all kinds of people underneath you, ready to bite. And if you make one false move, matter of fact, I said all that to say this. Even though that may be the problem, you'll probably mess up. You'll leave your phone out. Should be going through your phone. And if you are legit and you're genuine, you should have your phone open anyway. Have them go through it. Have her go through it, or have him go through it. Whoever you want to be, have them go through your phone. See what's going on. See what videos you have. See what messages you have, and just be honest. And like, okay, sure, it's right. It's right on the dresser. You want to look at it? It's right there. Shouldn't be any cheating. Cheating is just weak. It's corny. It's whack. Cheating means you have no integrity. You have no business in your life. You don't look at things rationally. When the little head starts making decisions and you've done a few lines of fish scale, you might see different. Oh, I appreciate that, Height. That was Greg Ass, by the way, that said that. Come on, Keith. Seriously, we're gonna go there. Okay, Star brought me here. I appreciate that, Height. See, I appreciate that. Anybody that says who brought them there, it's most likely going to be Troy Star Terrain, Mister Troy Star Terrain, and I respect him to the highest point. I wouldn't be at the place I am as a man. You know, I became a man when my dad, you know, let me go into the United States Marine Corps. You know, that's probably when the super high mark of me becoming a man. Not because I had sex. I had sex 5 years later. That doesn't make you a man. Yeah, I had a woman. Yeah, I had her when I was 12. Yeah, and I became a man when I was 13. Yeah. That doesn't make you a man. Sex doesn't make you a man. You become a man, then you have sex. That's the difference. It's the opposite. Puritan pilgrims. I don't. It's a Puritan point of view. I don't understand that. I'm. I can be a prude. I can be. I can be a. I can be chaste. I'm chaste now. I haven't had sex with a woman since Obama was in office. Now, that's a fact. That's true. That is no cap. That is a fact. Have not laid down with a woman since Obama was in office. So you can take that as it. And like I said, I've never had. Okay, L Boogie, where did you send this? Send it to this. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out, my friend, my friend. I'm going to help you out, my friend. That's how the corner bodega and the convenience stores. That's how they tell you. My brother, my brother, my brother. I would help you out. I would help you. I would help you. Oh boy, 25. I'm not seeing. I'm not capping. I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to. I don't see you. I don't see you at all. If I did, I'd be like, oh, respect. I see you, but I don't see you on here. Don't see you. Just send it again. Whatever it is, send it again. I'm not gonna fault you for it. But yeah, so you know, I don't like the idea of I don't even like the idea of cheat. I don't even like the word. It should be like in school. No, you can say that, girl. Trying to put sauce on stuff. I'm not trying to curve him. I'm trying to be sincere. JJ Ice Fish. Okay, not JJ Ice Spice. No, that'd be interesting. But anyway, no, but I just look at that as you know, cheating is just goofy. It doesn't make any sense. It's irrational. Because like if you're gonna be cheating, why go into a relationship? Why don't you just be with the person you're gonna cheat with? Doesn't make any sense. Rick James is out. I think he had to, try to look for his SS check in the dumpster. Something happened. I don't know. But I got 5 people that are viewing right now with 3 likes. It should be 17 likes. I don't even know how that's possible, but it could be. People come in and come out. I don't know. But no, definitely support and defend. I don't know, but definitely support let me make sure I get his name because his name is James the God Brown because he sent in $10 for all you allegedly broke bum niggas that haven't put over $5 into my account. So you have to respect his dollar. He put in $10, so that's definitely respect to him. Here's Rick James. Add a little excitement to the relationship. Yeah, if you add a little excitement and everybody's on board and nobody betrays anybody, that's a totally different story. If you're not going to betray somebody, if you're not going to, flagrantly go against somebody's own mind and make them look like they're the fool when you're actually the fool, and that's how it goes. I mean, we're talking about right now, billions of people all over the world. While I'm talking, somebody's cheating on somebody right now, as I'm talking. That's a sad state of affairs. It's a sad situation, but it's reality. Rick James says I've Beeb cheated on at least 4 times, and I've never at least cheated at least twice. And I've cheated at least twice. I've, not I've. I've. That's some hood shit. That's some hood shit. He said I've, not I've. Yeah, Boogie. Is that like your tweet? Is that your Twitter handle or your X handle, I should say, formerly known as Twitter? X handle. Okay, well now we got 4 likes and 5 people in the room. I like that. We're doing good things. But is that your X handle, L Boogie? I'll look through my X comments, but not. You said my email. Okay, so it's your X. Okay, I'll look for it right now. For right now. All right. Still not seeing it. Hold on. Still not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Elbow. You continue. Just send me an email. Just make it simple. Don't make it complicated on yourself. Just make it simple. Seeing it. Still not seeing it. Keep trying though. It's not too late. I'm letting this thing roll out. We got 50%, 30% more life to go. But yeah, I just don't like the cheating, the whole realm of cheating. Unless it's not cheating, it's got to be like school. Remember school? Remember it'd be like, okay, this is open notes. This is an open notes test. You can only use your notes. You can't use the book, but you can use your notes. If you took good notes, then you're going to get a good grade, most likely. If you didn't take good notes, well, that's on you. You have to go by, the note standard. But if I see you open up a book, then you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be, you're going to fail the test. And okay, this now it's open book. You can open book, no notes. If you just read through the book, you should be able to be all right. Oh, okay. It's open book and open notes. Now you can definitely use your book and your notes on this test. Like it's just that simple. Just that analogy that I used is what should be in relationships. Ma, is it open book? Daddy, is it open book? Big Papa, is it open book? Little Mama, is it open book? Is it open notes? That's as simple as it has to be. I agree with that. I don't agree with cheating. And some people have open book, open notes, and want to be on the internet, I guess, if they have their phone or something like that, or whispering to other people in the room. Psst, psst. Hey, what's the answer to question 3? Is it A or is it D? I think it's A or D. That's cheating. You have open notes, and you have open book, and you still cheat. How is that even possible? But there's people out here right now, as I'm speaking under the sound of my voice, who are cheating on their spouses and their love interests. It doesn't make any sense. It's completely backwards and awful and evil. It's vicious. It's quite vicious. The fact that you have to have people that have good sense regularly, probably have 6-figure jobs, 7-figure jobs maybe, no, right from wrong for the most part, no morality, no ethics, and still want to cheat on their in their romantic relationship. That's how sad this is. That's how distressing it really is. The fact that people that are out here in the world, thinking they can go on their sneak tip. They have so many songs. As we lay, as we lay, we didn't think about tomorrow. As we lay, I mean, it's crazy. And like Blue Cantrell hit him up style, but you cheated on me, and then Sunshine Anderson in my bed. You must have fell and bumped your head. Like, so many cheating songs, so many songs about people getting cheated on, people cheating, people with another person. There's like he's in prison now, but R. Kelly had, he in the closet. I think he had one. It was the guy was cheating on the woman with another guy or something like that. I was just like, okay, this is special. This is another level stuff right here. But it happens. I mean, I'm sure in the homosexual community, LGBTQ plus, as they probably like to be called, um, they, I'm sure they have their own way, and that's the reason why I joke, and other comedians have joked. I can't remember the exact name of the person who said this, but they said yes, they should. Lesbians and gays should be married, but they shouldn't be allowed to divorce. They want to be married so bad, then stay married. You can't get a divorce now. No, I mean, that's all jokes. That's all jokes. It's not serious. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm not, I'm not trying to have no beef with, the alphabet people. I definitely don't want that beef. I'm not for that life. They will crush. They run things. It is their era. The abortion thing, it could be just in my stupid opinion, but I think that was all because of LGBTQA. You didn't see them really at the rallies. They weren't really champion, they call it pro-choice. I think pro-choice is different. Pro-life is the woman's life. So pro-life is the person is that wants the abortion. That's pro-life in my book, and from my understanding. They say that, oh, that's pro-choice. No, they want a choice for their body and their whole being. No, that's pro-life. If you want to have your own life saved, if you have, especially not just, but they love to say even in cases of rape and incest, but not just rape and incest, but just the fact that you don't want to carry out the whole event, the whole pregnancy. You don't want to do it. So you should have every right not to be able to do it. But LGBTQIA, they weren't really on the front lines. They weren't really out there. They weren't, having signs of abortion legal, make it legal, continuing to be legal. They weren't, because you know what they call, straight people? They call us breeders. They call straight men and women breeders because they make babies for them to adopt or to have custody over or have some kind of legal agreement over. So they're going to want more people to have more babies and not have these abortions. But I did a little bit of research in my day. Did a little bit of research, and there's these two economists called they have this series or this book of Freakonomics, the hidden side of everything. And they even have a podcast. It's Stephen Levitt. It's book by University of Chicago economist Stephen Levitt and New York Times journalist Stephen J. Dubner. So the Stevens. It's all about the Stevens. They said that abortions led to, and this is in their words, the fact that there were less people committing crimes, and there were less people that were born to commit those crimes. That's on their theory. That's in their work and in their studies and their research. He said they actually said that. So there should be something about that that could be true. So there could be something true about that. There definitely could be some legitimacy to that. But I digress a little bit. I got time. 40. There's 24% of battery life before this thing clocks out. But I got 6 likes and 6 viewers. I'm not mad. I got $10. I'm looking for my next $800. I'm seriously though. If you do have $400, $500, feel free. But no, this whole, extramarital kind of entanglements and all kinds of things like that, it's all trouble. It's all trouble because somebody's going to mess up. Somebody's going to slip up. Ayn Rand, of course, she was a paragon of morality. She was morally perfect. She was a morally perfect human being. She did not, you know, come at the world without a sense of ethics and purpose in her mind and how she conducted herself. But she was hurt by Nathaniel Brandon's actions. I mean, of course, like I said, in the relationship wise, but more so in his professional life. And so she just completely excommunicated him from her philosophy, as she should have. As she should have. He totally went against her principles and her lifestyle. Okay, you can say that, Greg S. You can say that, but I'm just telling the facts. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. An egomaniac? No, just an egoist. Person who was selfish. Somebody who was self-interested, rationally. That's the difference. So go ahead and go into your books, go into your studies, and try to learn something, Greg S. And send some money my way, as they say. And like I said, I'm not gonna put you in timeout. I'm not gonna what's the other one? Report you or hide you on this channel. You're free to say whatever you want, even though, and I'm not answering your questions, but you can ask as many questions as you like, but as long as you don't have a dollar amount attached to them, they just go off into the internet ether. And I think I just ethered you. One. Yeah, God donation coming soon. Yeah, coming soon. Yeah, I got my album coming soon real quick. It's coming out, next week. Yeah, shout out to all my people on the block. That's what you sound like, Greg S. Not just donating, not like the God James the God Brown. He just donated. He didn't say, "Oh, I got you on tomorrow. I got you next week, son." Yeah, shout out to all my people around the world. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? But yeah. So to tie back the post, Sexyy Red. She's been her whole career is based on the fact that she was chumping a simp who cheated on her. That was her whole point of making it into the music business and industry, was her to show that she could have I guess revenge, fame, and fortune, and then this guy just be some bum on the streets, never be heard of or never to have any significance. But it was all about cheating. It was all about her being cheated on. That's how serious it got. So she's she's inspired with she inspired by male rappers more so. Project Pat, Juicy J, Gucci Mane. She describes her music is often Wikipedia as bad and ratchet. She knows that. She knows that is the cultural way of being, bad and ratchet. And that's why you have so many professional women in offices with six-figure incomes, seven-figure income, eight-figure incomes. They don't want to listen to conscious rap and what's going on in the world and geopolitics and stuff like that. They don't want to listen to the ratchet bad stuff that Sexyy Red is going after. But that's what I'm saying with her. It's a shame that people don't really realize that fact. The most professional woman, with a Bentley and stilettos that cost $2,400 and a suit that cost $11,000 or something like that. She's listening to she's listening to Sexyy Red, and all because somebody cheated on her. Somebody went out of bounds. Somebody overstepped their boundaries. Didn't do anything right. Did the wrong thing. Did the thing that they could have done the way of doing something right, and then went the wrong way. So the question is, again, would you ever agree to an extramarital love arrangement? And that's extramarital. I appreciate El Boogie, but it's incumbent upon me to always address that this is not a channel just to be a channel. I have to get money from it. I have to get business. I have to show that I can get numbers. That's the whole point. But yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It's with her glasses. See, I said the glasses on. Please forgive me, Chelsea. Please. But extramarital, out of your marriage, outside of the marriage. I wanted to be specific. I know that you can be within, you're unmarried or you're single and you have some, people within your circle. But salute to you. Anyway, let me say that first of all. Let me say with her glasses on. I'm gonna correct that. I'll make sure that's correct. With her glasses on. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you too, Chelsea. I'm agreeing with you right now. I'm agreeing with you right now. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. If I was married, I definitely wouldn't do it. If I wasn't married, it depends on the exact situation and probably wouldn't even make much sense because once it's marriage, it's contractual. They don't care, and especially if you're talking about like where I'm coming from, the military world. If you don't know this, you know now. Adultery is a crime. If you were to go outside of your marriage with somebody else and you were found out, you could be court-martialed, you could be put in a brig or a military prison, you could be fined with money and lose your pay and have a dishonorable discharge. It could be a big mess. It will be messy. So that's what the military is on. That's how serious the military is. So that's how real it is for to not cheat in the military. And the other person, the husband or wife that does cheat on you, if they're civilians, they can do whatever the hell they want. It doesn't matter but it matters if you're in the military, if you're in one of the branches of the military, and you commit adultery. It's Article 134. That's a catch-all article. It could be for adultery, and you could go for, like I said, to a military brig or a prison and have a dishonorable discharge. It could just be a big mess. It could just be a big mess. So that's where we are on that. But I still have 38 years, 18% left. And Chelsea with the glasses with her glasses on is definitely in the building. Definitely in the building. I appreciate her. See, we have to level it out. It's too many people, too many men folk in here. We gotta have the ladies in here as well. And she gave her assessment. She said Chelsea with her glasses on says that don't sound like anything I would agree to. and I wouldn't either. Especially, and, I'm out of the military, but I would still probably be in that mindset. Like if I were to, cheat on my spouse, that would be disgusting. That would be just terrible. I would never cheat, and that's the thing too. We have to be careful with consent and cheating. Like I said with the Ayn Rand example, everything was consensual except for Nathaniel Brandon. He did not give her the heads up that he was with this young college student. He didn't tell Ayn Rand that, or even his wife. So they were pretty much in the same boat. But Ayn Rand broke from both of them, from Brandon and Nathaniel. So, I mean, that's what you have to be. You have to be very honest. You have to be faithful. Semper Fi, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Always faithful, not in the mystical sense, but into the sense of always having integrity, always being honest, always faithful to the facts. That's what you can say. Semper Fidelis, Marine Corps motto. That's what you have to be. Chelsea with her glasses on says, the state of North Carolina, we can sue for fidelity. Yep, that's fact. For infidel, I know what you meant. I know for infidelity. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yep, you can sue for infidelity and get property, get money, get custody, get all of that, and that a divorce or something like that. Yeah, property. Yeah. You're saying you're looking at properties. You're doing emojis. I'm not good with emojis. I'm terrible with emojis. I hate emojis except for the thumbs up, salute, and maybe a happy face. That's all I know about emojis. When I get to this is the dirty emoji I get. The eggplant with the peach or something like that. I can understand that with the squirting water or something like that. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine. I'm just saying. In most divorces, I'm not saying it could be different in North Carolina, but in divorces, maybe in Delaware, I'm pretty sure you can get property, you can get custody, you'll probably get money. It all depends on what the judge says and what the state laws imply. Yeah. That's how serious this is. Okay, Keith, you know what? I'm gonna answer you, but I'm gonna say this real quick because we have fleeting moments. There's about 13% left, and I'll probably open up the door to questions. But white rappers, Whoa Vicky, Bad Baby, come on. There's other white female rappers. There's plenty of white female rappers. They may not be as big in the industry, but they're definitely Iggy Azalea. Obviously, thank you, Chelsea with her glasses on. Thanks, Chels. But yeah, Iggy Azalea. Obviously, that's a big one I just missed. But the ones that came to mind were Bad Baby and Whoa Vicky. There's dozens of them though. There's more than one. Uh, there's a few. Yeah. So questions. Yeah, ask your questions now. I'll entertain all the questions you like, and especially with Chelsea with her glasses on. Yeah, she has a lot of albums sold. That's true. Chelsea said with her glasses on says Iggy has a lot of albums sold. Facts. It's facts. Yeah, she's very commercially successful. Doesn't mean she's the best. Doesn't mean she's one of the greatest. Just means she's been able to sell records, and that should be respected. But you have to put respect on Chelsea with her glasses on, because she donates, as you can see, pinned to this broadcast. I spelled it wrong. It should be with her glasses on. But I say Chelsea with the glasses on. But she's number 3 on my Scholars 50 club. So all you alleged broke bum niggas, give her respect and salute. I already saw El Boogie salute her. The rest of you need to respect her as well and be thankful to her that I'm allowing these questions to be answered. So you can ask all the questions you want now because there's only like 12% left. Yes, there you go, Keith. Salute Chelsea. Salute her. Give her her proper respect. Because without her, I would not be on here. I seriously wouldn't. And other figures like her that actually give, money value. There you go, Rick James. You have your spelling all crazy, but all right. A Chelsea, all right. It's not how she spells her name, but all right. Same thing with Keith, Chelsea. All right. What I don't know. You've been sipping sake in the morning, Keith, before you go to work. And Rick James, what you got? You got some brown. You got some Jimmy Walker or something. You got some whiskey. You got some Jack Daniels going on. But come on, yeah. Salute to all y'all too, Chelsea, with her glasses on. Says, yeah, send that dollar. Chelsea with her glasses on said, but send that dollar because she doesn't want to be lonely. She doesn't want to be by herself. She's not by herself because she has number 2, J Tone, and number 1, Mr. Spirit Smooth Tunes. And let me stop for a second and do another ad. Spirit Smooth Tunes has a great selection of R&B, Quiet Storm, smooth jazz, bands from the 70s, black bands, and he wants you to listen to them on his channel. Go to Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube and make sure you enjoy yourself. And tell him I sent you. Thank you very much. Jack and Bourbon, all right. But hey, you're wasting your time. You can you can ask your questions. You're saying a lot, but Chelsea with her glasses on, just she's just relaxing. She can ask as many questions she wants, all the whole show. See, look, y'all are saying stuff like that, but you were saying a whole lot of questions earlier on the different rappers. I was going to answer them, but it wasn't time enough. We got time now. We got James the God Brown and Chelsea with their glasses on, giving money. Rick James doesn't give money. Keith doesn't give money. Height gives money. I gotta give him proper respect too. But he's not in the room right now, I don't think. But Greg S, he doesn't give money. But y'all can ask questions. All right, here we go. All right. Did you cry over the death of Suzanne Summers, even though you spelled that completely wrong again? You didn't take the time to look it up or anything. But no, I did not. She was a white woman in America who made millions of dollars and had a great life for 76 years. Today would have been her 77th birthday. On the month of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, was just a coincidence. And it's also if you look in the NFL, they used to wear pink. They used to have like pink towels and pink shoes. But now they do a whole list of other people. I do have a order. To answer your question, no, I did not cry one single tear because she lived a great life. She had a wonderful life. She lived great. But we have questions. I'm gonna answer Chelsea with her glasses on first. Do you think P. Diddy will be looked into with the Keith D arrest? Yes, I do. I think that they are just waiting to gather enough information on him to see what they said. I looked at the article a long time before even Mr. Choice Star Terrain put it on his runner. It said he put $1 million on Tupac's head. This is going back to, I think even before the Vlad interview. All right, so yes, I do. That is, I hope I answered your question, Chelsea. Keith, he says, who is the GOAT female rapper? To me, Queen Latifah. That's a lot of cheddar, Greg S says. Yeah. Put on somebody's head, yeah, definitely. Just to put on somebody's head, yeah. People get popped over for less. People get popped over just on sight, just because, not because of a dollar amount. People get shot and killed and had their heads chopped off just on just GP, just general principle. But I'm waiting on your questions. Greg, you got a question? I know you got that little statement you wanted to say, but you have questions? Anybody with a question? It's quiet. I just gave the broadcast like 6 seconds worth of airtime. I'm not of dead air. I'm gonna just rap. I'm gonna do a rap. Okay. I said a hit. No, I'm not gonna rap. I can't rap. I was gonna rap though. Hold on. Chelsea says prediction on YNW Melly retrial. Oh boy, yes, that's a good point. I will be covering it and trying to get as many views based on him, but I would say that he will probably have a tough time now, because the last time they said, it was the prosecutor that had a setback for him. I can't remember exactly what the circumstances were, but he had a setback. But then he had a bonus over the summer where they were saying that he could possibly have he could possibly have a chance to air out his grievances. He have a chance to be able to not be on the stand, I don't think, but have people in his corner. His lawyers definitely fight for him. So the defense is probably going to have it. So with all that said, I think he might actually pull through with this. He might pull through because this is a double murder. Then they're having a retrial. It's like, what? You're going to have a double murder and then a retrial in Florida where they have the death penalty. Now, I don't think he's gonna get a sentence of life or death. He's probably going to be exonerated. That's what I see it as. All right, not saying that he's innocent. Not saying that he's innocent. I just think that the court system will exonerate him. All right. Rick James says, "Would you rather smoke the Susan Summers or Pee Wee pack?" I would not smoke either pack. I don't smoke at all. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't smoke anything. I don't smoke crack. I don't know. I used to. I used to smoke up. Look it up. It's called Jarum. DJARUM. They're little black cigarillos. I used to smoke those a few times. And I used to smoke cigars. I used to smoke Garcia Vega cigars. All right. Who is the second GOAT female rapper? Eve. Real quick. Are you a TK fan? TK, is that a battle rapper? I'm not a TK fan. I don't think. No. I'm an old head. I'll go back to the 2010s. Head Ice, the late great Tech Nine, what's his name? Oh God. Oh my God. Officially Ice's brother. What's his name? Arsenal, Conceited, Shotgun. What's his name? I can't think of his name. But yeah, a lot of those cats. If you're talking about that, he used to smoke K2 Spice. Okay, I also used to smoke Jara. TK the Race. I don't know that. All right, Chelsea with her glasses on. Now, TK had some hits, but he was wilding in these streets. He doing some time. TK. Was that? Hold on, I have to look it up. Honestly, I don't know. TK. Okay, I was way off, to be honest. He was convicted of murder. Oh, okay. Wow. He's only 23. Good Lord. He was a platinum rapper. TK. I didn't even realize him. I don't think I ever heard a song from him. I know I see The Race, Got a Blast. I Love My Chopper. She wrote. Murder She Wrote. Whatever she wants to say. Saran Pack. And look what comes up next one. YMW Melly. And Glock 9. And YB in here. And Lil Tay. Okay, so hold on. Lil Tay. Who is Lil Tay? Oh, Lil Tay. Yeah, she's another white rapper, white female rapper. Yeah, yeah. Well, she's Asian. Well, she's not white. She's light skinned. She's yellow. She's a yellow rapper. She was the one that said that she was missing or something like that. She really wasn't. Yeah. Who was the better dancer, Sammy Davis Jr., Michael Jackson, or Vin Bureen? Do you mean? Hold on, Ben Vereen? Is that what you mean? I want to say Michael Jackson. His influences were so deep. He had an influence from I can't think of his name, but he was a French dancer. All right. Marcel Marceau. He had Fred Astaire, Bob Fosse or Fosse, I don't know, Jackie Wilson, Sammy Davis Jr., who was influenced, Charlie Chaplin, and Jeffrey Daniel. And I think Michael Jackson had that total package. He had the voice, he had the moves, he had the actual song, connection to him. Isn't she Canadian, Chelsea? Isn't she Asian Canadian? All right, all right, Greg S. Get in line. Get in line. And while you're out there, see if you can busk. See if you can, use a trumpet or something. Get a saxophone or something like that, and put a hat out on the street. see what you can do with that. Busk if you must. Oh, okay. Her dad moved to Canada, but she was living here with her mom in Cali. That's what Chelsea with her glasses on says. Okay. Thank you for that correction. I did not know that. But that's Lil Tay, not to be confirmed with Tay K, who I honestly, I'm that much out of the loop. I didn't know who Tay K was. I don't. If I heard the song, I'm like, oh yeah. But I really can't even think of the lyrics to the song or how it went. Keith, are the BT Awards dead? I didn't know they were living. Haha. No, but seriously, no, I think they're thriving. I think it's good. I can tell you the MTV VMAs, they were up by like 13% over last year. I think that was partially in part due to the the wave of Hispanic and Latina or Latinx or whatever you want to call it music that was covered. Hip hop had its 50th hit birthday celebration and they did that. That was cute, but it's really about Latin music right now. The whole genres, it's all about Latinas and Latinos and Hispanics and stuff like that, Spanish speaking people. And K-pop. Very good point. See, Chelsea, she knows. She's like my safety net. Seriously. And K-pop. Yes, K-pop is hot, is popping all over the globe. And Afrobeat. Afrobeat took its cues from blues and jazz and doo-wop and R&B, but at the same time, it's on its own and throughout the continent of Africa. So, and K-pop, took its cues obviously from American R&B and pop, and it just spread from Korea to different parts of Asia. Oh boy, who is the new king of R&B music? Jacquees, no question. Diddy knew what he was doing. He put Jacquees on his records. He knew he could. He had the singing chops. He knew he could do it, and he is the reigning king of R&B right now. 1 percentage point left. So make this a good one. Make this a good question. Chelsea with their glasses on. I'm looking at you. Keith, I'm looking at you. Greg looks like he's gone. He went to the Salvation Army to get his handouts. All right, Chelsea with her glasses on says no questions here. She just wanted to stop by, and this isn't her normal day. This isn't her normal day. She usually comes in just on Fridays, but she's here on a Monday. I definitely appreciate that. No question about that. No question about it. And of course, as Chelsea knows, you can promote or you can sponsor the show by giving away to your PayPal and your Cash Apps at any time. They accept it anytime. It's not just now, but I'd appreciate it. You know, if I woke up in the morning and said, "Oh," and I looked over myself, "Oh, $10, $20. That's cool. I'll do it." Chelsea's done that before. I turned to my phone. I turned to my watch. I was like, $25. That's all right. Appreciate that. Thank you. I don't call it a star anymore, mainly because of the time difference. We're both on the East Coast, and I don't mean that we're on different time zones, but just the time difference between the shows and me preparing for the next show and stuff like that. And I usually say if I hear him say, Scott Saunders, I'm looking for you, or, something like that, then I might call in. But if he doesn't say anything like that, I just say I'm just gonna watch the show on another stream. Yeah, I just catch the replays. But I have no problem calling in and especially since you have to research. You have to research a lot of times the stuff that he has, and so by the time you research it, you're pretty much at the end of the show, unless he's doing a 3-hour show or something like that. But yeah, that I'm answering. Did I answer your question, Height? And I'm just putting that out there, just putting that PayPal out there. But hey, I'm at 19%. And if I let this thing go any lower, it'll get mad at me, and I have to smack it upside its head. No, that's kind of violent. But no, it'll shut down, and I have to restart everything. All my YouTube videos, and we have to restart it, everything. So I want to thank especially the people that put down money that I know of. Height, I'm looking at you. If you could, but Chelsea with her glasses on. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your in-depth analysis and your different take on things. And I appreciate the fact that we can disagree and I can still, be somebody that you can look to and see as somebody that's worthy of your dollar. I appreciate that. Thank you to James the God Brown. Thank you for sending in that donation. You helped out. You didn't make this a $0 day. You definitely stepped up, and I appreciate everything you do. And I appreciate even the alleged broke bum niggas in the chat. Salute to you. You still keep the wheels greased, and I appreciate it. So I thank you all. I will most likely see you tomorrow, and take care.